Hey everyone, welcome to the last Walmart haul of 2023. I thought this was going to be very tiny, not a lot to share with you, but as the orders started rolling in, I realized we have a lot to talk about. Like every other video, I'm gonna have all the links listed down below in the description box and pinned to the top of the comment section in the order in which I describe everything here. And I'll put a number up on the screen that corresponds with the outfit that you're seeing over here. I do wanna take a moment to discuss Walmart and Walmart inventory. It's weird, and until they fix the supply chain situation, which I've heard is happening in the beginning of 2024, here's what I need us all to do. I would really appreciate it if you happen to click on a link and it shows out of stock for you, that you don't write it's out of stock in the comments, and I'll tell you why. That entirely depends on where you are and what day you're clicking that link. Because I have personally experienced when I'm doing my own shopping where I will click on a link and it'll show that it is out of stock, but if I change my zip code, suddenly it reappears. Or 2 days later, it's back and fully stocked. I'm sorry, it is not ideal. If I could sit down with someone at Walmart, I would have a few things to share with them, but since that's not gonna happen, I have found us some workarounds. Okay, enough of the negative, although I do have a fail to share with you later, so stick around for that. Let's get into the fun part. Let's play with some clothes. So for the majority of this video, I decided that I wanted to look for basics, things that could just fill holes in my closet, pieces that are gonna work, if not year-round, a lot of the time with a lot of things. I always go for the shiny, pretty cool statement pieces. Basics are not my forte. So if you need some basics, I have quite a few to share with you. First are these long sleeve, just basic long sleeve relaxed fit tops. They came in a pack of 3. There are a few different colors to choose from, but white, black, and gray are they're gonna be closet staples. They're great on their own. They're super soft, but they're also great for layering under vests, under jackets, cardigans. You get the idea. And I decided to pair them with something that's kind of basic. Took a little trip into the junior section of the website, that is, and I found these fleece lined knit cargo joggers. These are really fun. I don't know personally that at my age, I'm 50, almost 51, that I would leave the house in these, but they're super comfortable to lounge around in. They feel like I'm wearing oversized pajama pants. So if I have to answer the door, at least I'm not wearing pajamas, but these definitely feel like pajamas. They do not have pockets on the side seams up here, but they have an array of pockets on the side. And then they have this interesting sort of bungee cord situation happening here. I will say that if you really cinch them tight, this part's gonna get long and it may drag on the floor a little bit, but I found it to be fine, especially when I paired them with a pair of sneakers. Another basic top that I really don't have is a basic black long sleeve workout top. What I love about this one is that yes, it has the extra long cuffs with the little thumb holes at the bottom, so you can wear it to work out, to keep your hands warm if you're outside this time of year, but you can also roll the cuff up once and it just wears like a long sleeve top. And I will admit, I have not worn this to work out, but I have worn this for the athleisure look. And when I did, I paired it with another pair of some really fun full-on fleece. The other pair I just shared were fleece lined, but this is fleece inside and out. It is a jogger style. It does have the bungee cord at the waist, which I think is a really nice touch, but not at the ankles. And it does have zippers on the side. Well, it does have zippers, but they are zippered pockets, I should say, on the side here. Paired these two together, and it's a fun run around town, get errands done kind of look. I have left the house in this, and I would again. This next piece is pretty much a basic for the winter months, the cooler months. They make variations on this every single year. It's a velour or velvet style fabric, and the ribbing is really nice because it goes vertically, so it elongates. I prefer this style. So it has some nice texture, some nice movement. You can make the neck a little more fitted or tighter with the drawstring here. I like the little metal tips, just makes it look a little nicer. It has some nice banding along the hem here, and because of that, I know you could wear this with leggings, but I don't like how it goes in like that. So I actually prefer wearing this with jeans. And the jeans that I'm wearing this with might make some of you a little bit crazy, might make some of you really, really happy. I'm talking about skinny jeans. And I have a video coming up with ways to style different jean silhouettes. And I am here to tell you once again that skinny jeans are not dead and they serve a purpose, especially this time of year when you want to wear tall boots. I'm sorry, but straight leg jeans and obviously flare and boot cut and wide leg jeans are not gonna work when you wanna wear tall boots. The material is just gonna bunch up, it's gonna look weird. So I feel like skinny jeans still have a a purpose and a reason to still be in our closets. So this is a new to me brand. It has been a staple at Walmart forever. This is the Signature by Levi's brand, and I picked up these skinnies. I believe they are, yeah, they're a mid-rise. I would say they run true to size. They do come in different lengths. I did end up getting the regular length, mostly because I know I'm probably not gonna wear these unless I'm tucking them into something. So if they're too long, I can roll them up a little bit. These are really soft. They have some stretch, not a ton of stretch, but they have a little bit of stretch to them. I really like how they feel, and I like the rise, I guess. It's rare to find a true mid-rise jean, and these come pretty close. And I do have them tucked into these faux suede slouchy boots. I have these in the brown version. I bought those last year, and I finally picked up the black, and they're really, really comfortable, and they're gonna work really well with any sweater dresses that you also have. These are just another one of those staples, the black and the brown, that are great to have. You're gonna pull them out year after year. This ribbed roll neck top is one I've seen season after season, or I should say year after year, from Walmart. It's from their Time and True line, and in this case, it's ribbed this way. It feels like it's their Hachi knit material, so it's super soft, really lightweight. As you can see, it's very drapey. So this is great to wear untucked over skinny jeans and some taller boots. We'll talk about the boots in a second. But of course, this would also work really well with leggings, boots, sneakers. And because it's so thin, I also love that I could easily tuck this in and get a totally different look, a little more tailored look. And this comes in a bunch of colors. I went with my regular small. If you want a little bit more fitted, but not too fitted. There is a lot of fabric here, so I think there's room for error. You could size down in this, but I like it in my true size. And then as far as these boots go, these are lace-up duck boots, a little higher than your typical duck boot. These are great for wet winter weather. Now, I haven't tested them in extreme cold because I live in Texas and it's 68 degrees today. I love this. Let me get close so you can see. I love how this laces up. It's just a slip-on, and then you just pull that part tight. So there you go. And it's not fully lined in the fur, it stops there, but then it's fleece from the top down. So it is warm and cozy. It's a fun boot, and I would recommend this to anyone who does not live in a winter climate, but needs a boot occasionally for that wet winter weather. This is great to have in the back of your closet for when that happens. Another staple that Time and True does really well are their sweatshirts, and we have all stocked up on their basic crew neck with a little slide slit. This one is new. It's sort of a shorter turtleneck. I mean, it is a full turtleneck. You can unfold it and have it to the top, but I love that it is a wider opening at the neck. And then the hem is almost like a cut hem on an old school sweatshirt, so it starts to roll up a little bit on the bottom. It does have a small side slit on each side to allow for a little more movement and room around the hips. I just think this is a really fun way to wear a very traditional sweatshirt silhouette. Makes it look a little more refined, but it's still just a basic sweatshirt. And of course, this comes in a bunch of colors as well. I did try out another pair of skinny jeans. These are by Time and True, and these are a high-rise version. You can tell it's a different kind of wash as well. Really super stretchy. I'd say these fit and feel more like a jegging, although they are a true full jean. They have a fully functional button, zipper, pockets, all that stuff. This is definitely high rise, comes pretty high. I believe it comes in different inseam lengths. I got it in the regular, and it's probably hard to tell because I have it tucked into booties, but these definitely run longer as well. So if you're 5'4" like me, or you have the same inseam, and I will leave all my pertinent measurements down in the description box, then you might want to get the shorter length. I would say that a staple for this time of year is a plaid button down especially. And in this case, it is a little bit different. As you can see, there's some shine here. There's a little silver threading running throughout. It is full button down, and it is a high-low hem, so the back is quite a bit longer. I feel like you could definitely wear this with skinny jeans or leggings. I love the banded collar, so it's not your traditional kind of fold down collar. For me, that always ends up rubbing right where my bronzer is and gets filthy. So I love that there's no collar to get in the way, and also it's easier to layer a jacket or a blazer or something on top of this. Super soft, really flowy, reminds me a lot of the material in the Rails button-down shirts that are normally around $160. This one is not. And then I paired it, instead of jeans, another basic. And this is one of those times when I was talking about how things show up in stock or out of stock. I actually found these in store, and when I went to go link them, couldn't find them anywhere on the website. Then I looked again, they were showed fully out of stock in all the colors and all the sizes. I was like, oh well, I guess I'll wear them and never show them. Checked again right before I filmed this video, back in stock, all the sizes. So it just kind of depends on so many things that nobody knows except the people at Walmart, and they're not telling us. So anyway, these are a high-rise button fly cropped flare, sort of wider leg, wider, I think they're called whale corduroy. And I just absolutely love them. If you remember from Free Assembly earlier this year in the fall, they had the patch front pocket jeans. This is a very similar silhouette. These are pretty roomy, pretty stretchy. I would say if you are in between sizes, I would size down. And I just love these two colors paired together. Is there anything more basic than a basic ribbed, lightweight turtleneck? Probably not. But surprisingly, I did not have one in my closet, and I found that I could use one to layer under quite a few things. So I grabbed this one. I would say it runs true to size. This is the off-white sort of cream color. It's not entirely see-through, but I would say definitely wear a skin tone bra underneath. You can roll the collar under. You could have it bloused out the other way. I decided to roll it under, and I wore it under this. And this is another one that is going in and out of stock, again, depending on what day I decide to click that button. So also I've seen a lot of them in store if you happen to wander through a Walmart. This is basically a Barefoot Dreams cardigan at Walmart. It feels exactly the same as all my Barefoot Dreams cardigans do. The patterns vary. I love this sort of Aztec, I think print it's called. I like the beige and the cream together. It can go with quite a few things. It's super, super cozy. What else is there to say? It's fantastic. Comes in a lot of other colors and prints as well. I did pair those two pieces with these new to me jeans. These have been on the Walmart website forever. I don't know why I never ordered them. I finally did. They are, I believe, a flare jean, and they do come in different inseam lengths. I picked up mine in the short, which works perfectly for me. I am 5'4", but it's more about how long or short your legs are. So I don't know, but I will measure my inseam length and put that with my measurements. Anyway, these are fantastic. These elevate any outfit. If you swap out your skinnies or your straight leg for a cut like this, it instantly adds height. It makes your legs look longer, looks great with all the boots that you have in your collection. So I kept these on and I swapped out the sweater. So let's take a look at some of the tops that I still have to share with you. We all need a basic cable knit sweater, but this one's not so basic. These colors are really fun, and it's obviously a longer length. Initially, I was gonna show this to you with leggings, but I loved how it looked with the flare jeans. It looked a little more elevated. It's still a very basic outfit, but I feel like it's just a little more put together. I love these colors. I just love them. It's a very basic sweater. It's already kind of oversized in fit and length, so I would say stay with your true size. And if you don't like this color combination, it does come in quite a few other options. We have been seeing sweater dresses all over the internet, and I have to admit that I'm enjoying them this season as well. But if you live where I live and it's almost 70 degrees, a sweater dress might not be feasible. And then I saw this on the website. This is that hachi material, which basically feels like lightweight pajamas. I mean, it really does, but it gives the appearance of a sweater dress. It's really lightweight and flowy. As you can see, I went with a size small because I didn't want it to be body conscious, so there's a lot of movement. You could easily belt this, get a little more fitted look. I like the loose fit to it. I feel like I can layer more over it that way. Looks great with those slouchy boots. Any kind of boots that you have, then you don't have to worry about tights, or if your legs are a little not tan or you haven't shaved your legs, it's that kind of outfit. But honestly, it feels like I'm wearing a nightgown. It is that comfortable. It's the kind of outfit where if you've been out all day and it's the end of the day and you're too tired to change and you're like, I'll just go to sleep in this, it's that kind of outfit. It's really fantastic. I could see doing a lot with this. I have a couple of full-on actual loungewear sets, and the first one is where it's a fail. Now, the majority of the time I am shopping in the women's section, either in store on the website. I will admit 99% of what I'm showing you, I get online. It just has the most options. Even though the website is weird and wonky, it's still a lot less frustrating than going to the store and not seeing what I want. There's just more on the website, more sizes, things you just don't see. Okay, so I thought, you know what? Let's just try some of the junior stuff because like I showed you those fleece jogger shorts at the beginning, those work for me. And then I saw this I came of age in the late 80s, early 90s. I was a Juicy Couture girl. That was more like mid to late 90s. Loved the Juicy Couture tracksuits. Had a ton of them. If I had only known, fast forward, 25 years later, they'd still be back, or they'd come back around. I would have kept all of them. I don't know if I would have fit into them, but whatever. So when I saw this, I'm having major flashbacks to my Juicy Couture days when I was a young mommy. And so I grabbed this thinking, okay, normally I'm a size 4. This is a size 3 to 5. That's in the middle. That will work, right? No, it will not, because generally, juniors clothing is cut for girls who have not fully matured. They do not have hips. They do not have boobs. So generally, I still think the girls these days look a lot different than the teenagers of my day, but that's a whole other video. So all I can say is no. This is cut old school junior style, and it is cut in a 90s junior style. So it's a little lower rise. This is a little cropped. This is a little tight. It was tight in the crotch. It was tight in the hips. It was tight in the boobs. I love the idea. I love the color range. I would just recommend maybe sizing up one, or maybe just skipping this altogether. But if you're built more narrowly, this might be perfect for you, and that is why I'm still sharing it. Now this loungewear set, these are actually 2 separate pieces. This was not in the women's department, it's not in the juniors department. This I found in the men's department. Yes, you heard me right. These are from the Free Assembly men's line. Now I got them in an extra small, and I will say I can see where the cut is different. There's a little more room in the shoulders because they're expecting, a man with broader shoulders, and it's cut a little narrower in the hips. But I love this houndstooth material. I love the jogger style, the pockets. I like the little pop collar. I love this. Is it my most flattering outfit? Oh, and it has like the banding down here as well. Is it my most flattering pick? Probably not. But again, I work out of my house. Most of the time I'm talking to myself and I'm not full length in a camera. And so this is great to wear. If I have to run outside, I'm still put together. I love this. And I'm going to start looking over in the men's section for more ideas as we start changing seasons. I do have a few coats and accessories to share with you. Let's get through them. I shared this on Instagram not too long ago. I absolutely adore this very, very bright pink color. And it's really squishy and fun to wear. It does have a little hood, which we don't get snow, but we get rain this time of year, so that is very handy as well. I like the contrasting zippers. I think this is one of my newest favorite finds from Walmart. I know a lot of you have strong feelings about shackets. I hate that word, I will admit, but I really like this one. I feel like this is just cut more like a fun oversized shirt, but it gives you the nice warmth of a jacket, and I love this boucle sort of material. It does have pockets on the side seams here. They're very subtle, and the sleeves have a nice button cuff. You can unbutton it, roll it up, give yourself a little more shape. I've worn this out and about a few times. I really like the warmth that it gives without having a traditional coat or jacket look. However, if you are looking for a little more of a traditional, very preppy look, this jacket is fantastic, or coat, I should say, but it is oversized. I got it in the extra small, and it is still really big. I know that's the look, but I just wanted to let y'all know if that's not a look that you like and you can't size down past an extra small, you might want to skip it. But if you are looking for this, it really reminds me of more the preppy late 80s, early 90s looks. It is a double-breasted option, and it does fully button that way, has nice pockets. I feel like it looks like something I would find at a department store, not necessarily Walmart, and it's not a super heavyweight, although it is lined. Now we're getting into the more winter weight options here. I love this quilted longer length puffer jacket. The puffer stitching is unique. I like how it looks. There's quite a few color options here. And something I generally dislike in puffer coats is they're very big and shapeless. But this one has a belt. Now the belt is removable if you don't want to, but I love that you can tie it and give yourself a little bit of shape. Has button pockets here. I wish they had the side kinds, but they don't. Can't have everything. But I really enjoy this fit. And then for a full-on traditional puffer coat, I cannot believe, honestly, that this is from Walmart. I used to get Swiss Tech, can't remember, it wasn't at Walmart, I can tell you that. This is a serious puffer coat. It's the thinner weight though, but it's still gonna keep you pretty warm, and I love the longer length. I mean, it comes pretty low here, keeps your hips, your bum, all that covered, especially if you're wearing this to sit outside at somebody's sporting event or some sort of holiday event. It's gonna keep you warm, and I like that it has the zipper on the bottom too, so that when you sit, you can unzip it a little bit so there's a little more give and it doesn't, y'all know what I'm talking about. This does have a hood and a little bungee cord to keep it nice and tight, and this does come in quite a few other colors as well. I would say this one runs big, and I picked it up in the extra small. I do have a few accessories to share with you before we say goodbye, and first I need a drink, and this is one of the accessories. This cup is so pretty. I got it in the green version. Do you see how it shimmers? I love it. Comes in a bunch of colors. If you need a last minute stocking stuffer, get this one. If you have Walmart Plus, you'll have it in 2 days. This headband, this tweed headband, it has gold metallic thread running throughout. How cute is this? How expensive does this look? I think very, and yet, I mean, adorable. Yay, time and true. A couple of cold weather items. These are so fun. I actually have worn these. They're fleece lined, but then they have the faux shearling or faux Sherpa. They use that word interchangeably, so will I. I find that mittens are much warmer than gloves. So these are fun. Of course, you can't use your phone with them, but sometimes it's nice to put the phone down. And then I have 2 hats to share with you. This one I've shared over on Instagram a few times. This is a reversible faux suede and faux Sherpa. This is where I learned that sometimes the links work for some people, and sometimes they have to search, and sometimes they have to change their zip code, and sometimes they have to do a couple things. But here it is with the suede side, and then let me flip it around. And here it is with the Sherpa side. I prefer the suede. This also comes in black. I think this is so fun. And I love that it's faux, so if I get it wet, I'm not gonna have to worry about ruining it. I also like having just the winter beanies, and sometimes I don't want a big pom-pom on the top of my head. Sometimes I feel like it looks a little childish. I'm aware. I'm telling you that as I'm dressed in men's clothing and whatever. Okay, but this is lined in fleece on the inside, comes in a bunch of colors, and sometimes you just want a basic cream or white cable knit winter hat. So there you go. And to top it off, I thought this was fun and would work great under some of these coats. This is a faux Sherpa scarf. How fun is this? You could do a lot with this as well. I think this would make a fun little gift, maybe paired with this hat. If you're, really struggling for some last minute stuff, this is a cute, not this. This and this would be a cute idea. All right, my friends, let me take this off. I feel ridiculous. You know what? There's actually one more thing I forgot to share with you. It is this little quilted velvet pouch. Look how pretty that is. It comes in a bunch of other colors, but I'm a sucker for this deep blue, and it's just basic. You could fill this with some fun little toiletries or some makeup, what have you, and it has a little handle here. Everyone loves a pouch. So that's it. That is the last of what I have to share with you for my last Walmart haul of 2023. I am so excited for 2024. I love new seasons. I love New Year's. I cannot wait to see what Walmart comes up with for 2024, especially since I've heard many, many times that they're going to fix their supply chain issues and maybe not sell out quite so quickly or ever of the stuff that they're sharing. So looking forward to all that. But for now, enjoying the time that I'm spending with you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, as much fun as I had here, and I will see you in the next one.